How can you trust the timing of your life just a little bit more? Whatever you had started, whether this was just recently or this has been an endeavor you've been doing for quite some time, you're extremely close to coming to some kind of milestone. And I feel like you can see that. I feel like you can see like phase one is over or like lap one is over. It's something like that. But I think because you're approaching this milestone with whatever it is that you've been working on, a lot of fears, a lot of doubts, a lot of like imposter syndrome is starting to come up within you. And you need to know that you are good enough. You're good enough for this, right? Maybe you're starting to feel like you don't have enough information or you haven't had that much experience to move up yet or something like that. But you definitely do. You could be losing some steam as well as you approach this, but you're being called to kind of work through your fears, sit in silence with yourself sometimes whenever you have the chance, because there is something very prosperous ahead. And I feel like it's close, it's nearby. November could be a significant time. Maybe you have like a birthday or something coming up, and somehow whatever you've been working on is tied to like a deadline with your birthday or something. It's very specific. So, oh, do you see this as I'm shuffling? I love that. Prosperity. I feel like I was just saying that. Wealth, contentment, and abundance. It's here already. It's just more like it's not time yet to be revealed in your physical reality. Things are still being woven. There's still like this not necessarily a waiting period, but it's like things still need to pan out. Things are not yet set in stone. Um, Adjustments are needed, adjustments are required. There's a card in the Moonology deck that I have that says adjustments are required. But you're definitely being reminded in this message right now that time is not running out, right? I feel like a lot of the times, there's a lot of anxiety right now. And I feel like we're constantly kind of just scanning our lives to, see if we miss something or see if something's a possible threat. But we very rarely scan our lives to see how well things are going, or even if they're not going so well, we sometimes kind of catastrophize things. I'm saying we because me too. I'm here, but there is something here about, look, just understand the universe got you. God, your ancestors, whoever you resonate with, and however you resonate with spirit, source, God. Something here about like you don't need to micromanage the universe. The universe knows exactly what it's doing, and you know exactly what you're doing. Eight of Cups, Ace of Swords, Five of Swords, Three of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands, with the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. I'm going to pull from this deck as guidance toward the end. But I definitely feel like, yeah, whatever you have started, whatever journey that you have embarked on, it's getting you closer to more clarity, more truth. And through this clarity and truth, there's a lot of combative energy here. I feel like maybe this could be within you. This can be people around you that are telling you one thing, but you're like, no, I need to do this. And I do feel like because you have decided to do your own thing or to change your life in a certain way, maybe there is certain people or communities that feel threatened by that in a way, or maybe it is involving some kind of heartbreak. But no one understand that, which you do. You understand this and you know this, but I think it's just coming through as a reminder. There needs to be even give and take with everything. Yeah, you can give and give and give, but you need to know how to and when to replenish yourself. There's something here about this Six of Pentacles. I'm not going to stay on it for too long, but there is something coming through about you feeling like there's an energy here feeling like, well, I helped you do this, this, and that. And like, I can't believe that you're no longer doing this thing anymore. Or I invested in this for you and now you're no longer doing it. Use your discernment with this message. I'm not going to tell you what to do in this situation. I'm never going to tell you what to do. I will say, if someone loves you and cares for you and just wants the best for you, they will be understanding. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And even if they're not understanding, maybe that doesn't mean they don't love you. Maybe it just means that they are afraid, that they're working through their own fears because they know what it feels like to struggle. They know what it feels like to fail, and they don't want you feeling that way. So that could also be an energy coming up within them as well. But I do feel like you are, or you have gone through a lot of turmoil with this change that you wanted in your life. And maybe it's like, okay, I finally see the end goal. I finally have the keys to this new beginning. But all this is happening around me. That's what happens when things change, right? Nothing can change when everything is still in order. It needs chaos. It needs the energy of chaos for things to adapt and change. I feel like the Six of Pentacles is also about someone coming in to help you with something, invest in something, maybe give you an idea about something, or offer some kind of service where it's like an even give and take here. You're like, oh, I don't have the money to, just as an example, I don't have the money to hire an editor. But then like you come into contact with an editor and they're just like, I don't have the money to hire a photographer or something like that. And you're like, oh, I'm a photographer. And they're like, oh, well, I'm an editor. And you guys kind of exchange services. I guess I could have just said that to begin with. But anyway, and through that, it is helping you succeed, I want to say, at something. It's helping you find your tribe. It's helping you bring in a bigger network. Maybe you're doing something online. There is an energy of expansion here. And it's an energy that feels like, yeah, it's expanding and it's a lot more on your plate, but it feels blessed. It just feels like one of these like, I'm so lucky, I'm so blessed type situations. Now I feel called to, we have Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. And Seven of Swords, yeah, it's about lying, stealing, cheating and all that jazz, but it's also about a new strategy, or coming up with a better strategy. And I was getting this energy of adjustments are required. Things are not yet set in stone yet, so things could be moved around. I feel called to see the top of the deck energy here, 10 of Cups. This is that prosperity. This is that fulfillment. Okay, let's get some guidance here. It's a final message. Guidance. Burrow. Exhaustion, questioning motivations, realignment. Something is definitely coming through about some adjustments here. And I feel like, again, it's like this questioning everything. There's this energy, 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords. It's exhausting going through this, right? And in combination, it's like 8 of Cups. It's like this change, walking away from something, and this Ace of Swords, this breakthrough happens, and then this happens. These 4 cards really give me like tower-like energy. And I feel like it has been a very exhausting journey here. And you are questioning a lot of things. After the dust has settled, you're like, okay, that was a lot. what's coming with me, what's not. Is the foundation still there? Nope. All right, let's build a new foundation. If it's there, all right, let's build better walls this time. Bottom of the deck energy, surrender, letting go, trust, expansion, expanding. You're expanding and also surrendering. Again, that energy of like micromanaging the universe, surrender to it, right? Let's read this out of the book. 25, Burrow. 62, 63, 64 could be significant numbers or years. The affirmation says, I do not give consent to the consumption of my energy. I call back all my energy that serves my greatest good. Yeah, I feel like whatever this was, when you decided to make that change, your energy was being pulled in a lot of different directions, and it was exhausting, right? Here's a screenshot if you want that. Your soul has grown. Your soul has had a growth spurt. Tremendous change and transformation are upon you and within your inner knowing, regardless whether you are conscious or subconscious of the change. You may be tired because your soul is trying to match your energetic vibration to a new reality. Wow. New reality. It is trying to align you with who you are on a deeper soulful level. In being out of alignment, there is a need to match your inner self to your physical self, which is like playing catch up, and it's leaving you exhausted. Do not fret. There are things you can do to strengthen your connection with yourself and receive from the universe. 6 of Pentacles, receiving. Practice meditation so that you may commune and meet with your true self in order to see what it is you truly desire. And I was getting that when you were working through your fears. Meditation, sitting in silence with yourself. This is beautiful confirmation. Open yourself up and practice vulnerability. Surrender, right? Do not push shame aside. Embrace the feelings that may be uncomfortable and do whatever it is that your soul begs you to pursue. Like I was saying, this 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords energy could be energy within you. This battle between heart and mind. In regard to people who may criticize, wow, no way. Thank you. This is beautiful confirmation. In regard to people who may criticize while you embrace your authenticity and vulnerability, remember their feedback is invalid if they are not the ones stepping up to the plate or facing off in the arena. Faith and vulnerability bring you closer to your higher self and who you are destined to be. Embrace past feelings and memories that make you uncomfortable and learn to heal them. And, use your discernment with that message, right? If you feel like you need some professional help while doing that, please seek that. Think of what makes you feel suppressed and acknowledge it, but never let it control your path or direction. Work through your fears, right? That's amazing. Listen to your heart and create stillness to hear it. Spend time in nature and connect with its flow of energetic healing. And then the next page is just that affirmation. And oh my God, what's interesting is the next card is the key. Inner calling, clarity, intention. And that's exactly what I was picking up with this Ace of Swords, because there's this key depiction with this keyhole in their mind. I hope this was helpful. I love you so much. Take care.